Alright, the stitch I want to show you now is called a diamond stitch. Some people call it a honeycomb stitch. And one of the points I'd like to make before I get started, this is a picture of one I did a few years ago, is that if you're going to do this diamond stitch beginning at the center of your basket on the bottom, then what you'll have to do is make sure that your beginning stitches are very, very, very close together, because as your coils grow in size as you come outward to the edges of your basket, your diamonds are going to get bigger and bigger, and you can see that clearly on this one. So depending upon, of course, how many rows you come out, your diamonds could get very, very large. Now, this pattern really develops over 2 rows. So here is an example of a basket that I did bringing this diamond pattern up the side. And as you can see, since my coils are not growing in size all that much, the sizes of the diamonds are staying fairly consistent. So just take note of that as you're doing this pattern. Depending upon where you're going to put it in your basket is going to determine, how large these diamonds get. All right, so let's go back to our little sample basket that we've been working on, and I hope you can see this. These dark fumed needles that I'm working on with the deep green sinew is a little hard to see. So anyway, I've already done the bottom half of the diamonds on this particular pattern so far. And all I've done is I started on this last row of just my straight stitch, and I did the stitch where the back looks exactly like the front. Okay? So that was in on the left and out on the right on the front. Now, as I go backwards, when I get to the end of my row where I started, then all I'm doing is I'm doing a back stitch all the way back around. Okay? And when I do that back stitch, I'm going to finish up the row right here. I'm going to bring my sinew back so as to form an X on the top. And I'm going to do the opposite here. I'm going to come in on the right and out on the left of the row below. Okay? And one more. It's going to cross on the top. I'm going to come in on the right and out on the left. I don't know if I said that backwards a minute ago or not. And then for the very last stitch, to get back to my starting point, I'm just going to come through the same hole here and out right there. All right, so now I'm ready to start the second row, which will finish off the diamond stitch. Okay, so I'm going to go forward with my forward stitch, and I'm going to come up, hope you can see this, I'm going to come up at the peak of where these 2 stitches cross. Okay, so on the back I'm going to come in between the peak, and on the front I'm going to come out between the peak. This is going to be forming the right uppermost part of the diamond. So on the back, I hope you can see when I turn over, through the peak and out the front. Through the peak. Okay, and I'll do one more. So if you can see where the right sides of these diamonds now have formed. Oops, I think I'm losing you. Here we go. So I would do this all the way around till I got back to my starting point. And in the sake of time, I'm going to show you then, as you go backwards, when you get to the starting point, you're going to go backwards again. And you can see when you do that how this diamond forms. So I'm going to go across. I'm going to go to the same peak. Okay. Back through the same hole. And now my diamond has formed. And again, if you do another one, you'll see how that starts to form. I'm not going to go all the way because now I'm going to have to rip this out so I can keep going. But that's how you do a diamond stitch. Then when you get to your next row, your third row, you'll be stitching in between these peaks. And you can see where the diamond, the top of the diamond would form right here above this. Okay? All right, well, that's going to be it for my 4th of July videos today. I hope y'all have enjoyed them. And if you have any questions, just post. And if you have any other requests, if I know how to do it, I would be happy to, at some other time, maybe try to do another video. Still got to figure out the best way to mount this camera. I need to buy one of those GoPro things where you just look at it, but, you know, it's a little expensive. Anyway, have a great day, and talk to you soon. Bye.